King of the Road.
Thanks for watching the King of the Road show. I'm Jim King. If you haven't done so in a while, visit the all-new JimKingOfTheRoad.com. At JimKingOfTheRoad.com, you can stream the segments from this show. You can also see the pictures of the celebrities that we brushed elbows with over the years, and you can purchase their CDs, MP3s, and other merchandise in our online store. Be sure to visit the contest page and register for our great prizes like gift certificates to Carrabba's Italian Grill, the Logon Cafe, and World Gym Beaumont. In fact, the first person to register at the conclusion of this show wins. That's the all-new JimKingOfTheRoad.com. Now join me as we cruise back to Larry's old-time trade days in Winnie for some more fun in the sun and in their many air-conditioned shops. Larry's Old-Time Trade Days, the first weekend after the first Monday of every month. Larry's Old-Time Trade Days, where you can find it here. You can also meet a lot of interesting characters at Larry's Old-Time Trade Days, including Leon Pirtle, the cast iron cowboy. Because just like America, this man is indestructible. Conk, conk, right?
Yes, sir. I even have a titanium knee now to go with that, so I'm ready to go again.
Now tell people why you're cast iron cowboy.
Well, everything I handle is heavy, and most of it's either made out of tin, cast iron, or steel. And if it's not heavy, I really don't want to fool with it. I make a bunch of stuff out of horseshoes, and I make some spar pits out of old tanks and barbecue pits and what have you.
Cast Iron Cowboy graciously gave us a tour of his shop and showed us a barbecue pit that he was building.
This pit here I'm making for my 12-year-old grandson, which is one of triplets, and he's had a lot of health problems since he was born with asthma and allergic to everything, but he really loves to cook, and he likes to barbecue, and when his mama starts a kitchen, well, he's in there helping her. I said, just make him a pit so he could have his own. I'm going to have it done and have it on display the next month at the flea market. He can either cook steaks or he can use it as a smoker. And the thing that amazes me, and I'm always looking for and can't find, is the old weather vanes from up north that was on the old barns and stuff.
Yeah.
And just I always like to look at stuff that's decorative out of the old iron and stuff that's hand forged. That's the trade we're losing now. That's so much of it they call hand forged, but it's actually beat out by machines.
In China, probably.
But, right. Most of the stuff is China, and a lot of the stuff I have is from China. Don't lie about it. Don't like it, but I can't do nothing about it.
Well, they got to eat over there in China too.
Right. And I'm kind of like king here. In '95, I had all that corporate world I could stand. I just went out on my own, and I've never been so happy in my life.
Nope, it's up to you now. It's all on your shoulders, but it looks like you got it going on.
It's going good for us. I'm very tickled, and we're in this downturn in the industry that we're getting by. We're not, doing super, but we're getting by and holding our own, and very happy to be in Southeast Texas and to live right here in Winnie. There's some real great folks here, and the market here is one of the best in the States, and I'd say probably one of the best about anywhere if you want to go traveling around.
And it's right here in Winnie.
Winnie, yes sir.
You do that?
Winnie! And we'd certainly like for you folks to come out and see our setup, and there's 300 or 400, 500 more vendors out here, and check all them out. I'm not the only one here.
Thank you, Cast Iron.
Thank you, King.
Of course, when you're not in one of Larry's many air-conditioned shops, it can get pretty hot, and a guy or girl can get thirsty. So lots of folks stop for large cups of fresh squeezed lemonade while shopping at Larry's Old-Time Trade Days.
On a green or yellow lid?
Either one.
Either one.
I bet you had a lemonade stand when you were a kid.
I did, sir. Started on the corner.
Really?
Yeah. It was a nickel then. We've grown since then.
Just like the ad says, Larry's Old-Time Trade Days, where you can find it here. If you can't find it at Larry's, it doesn't exist. On our latest visit to Larry's Old-Time Trade Days in Winnie, we stopped to visit with Lloyd Frank. Lloyd specializes in furniture upholstery, antique restoration and repair, and he even sells old bathtubs and sinks. Of course, I had to try a tub on for size. I try before I buy. Hey, Lloyd, can you put some ice water on me? It's 100 degrees. Of course, Larry's Old Time Trade Day is the first weekend after the first Monday of every month. And Lloyd's here every time with his unique item. He's got these old bathtubs, some of them over 100 years old.
Yes. All you see here is 75 to 100 years old. I have some that's more. We have all the different sizes. We have like this 5.5 footer, 5 feet, and all with the claw legs, pedestal base, you know, every variety we have, probably 60 in stock.
Where do you get these?
Well, just about everywhere. Tearing down houses in Old Town Beaumont to salvage places all over. I mean, they're getting harder and harder to come by.
And they don't make tubs like these anymore. These are cast iron. I mean, the tubs they make today will be gone in 10 years from now. They're made out of fiberglass, but these are cast iron and porcelain covered?
Porcelain covered.
They're beautiful.
The finish that we put on it is a much better finish than the porcelain. It's as hard as the porcelain, but it's 10 times easier to take care of. 409 will take anything off of it.
Probably 1 million people have taken a bath in that tub right there.
Probably so.
Somebody may have died in that tub for all we know. That's just off the record here. People are actually getting logos put on them. And
you know, like the Harley Davidson and the John Deere and whatever their fanatical errors are, you know.
I'm seriously thinking about getting one of these tubs for the King's Castle.
It'd be great. You'd love it.
When I say castle, it's castle, you know, that kind of castle.
Okay.
Rule your kingdom, right?
I'd like to be a part of it. Let me put it in there.
How many tubs like this do you have in your house?
I have 2.
Okay.
2.
You like them?
I love it.
Yeah.
I'm in it every night.
It's easy to keep clean, isn't it?
Spray faucet, wash the hair.
It's more information than we need, Lloyd, but it's a family program. Come on. Now you're scaring me. No, just kidding, man.
Larry's Old Time Trade Days, where you can find it here. Visit Larry's Old Time Trade Days the first weekend after the first Monday of every month. Tell him King of the Road sent you. Oh, and here's a word from Larry Barron, owner of Larry's Old Time Trade Days.
We're doing great. We've been really blessed out here. People are good to us. The support we get from the Golden Triangle is just phenomenal.
Jim, King of the Road.
Coming up next, King of the Road's best clips.